All right, a big story happening today. One of the 3 suspects charged in connection with the death of an 11-year-old girl is expected in court.
Jonatan Nanita facing multiple charges, including murder and the death of Jacqueline Torres Garcia. Your reporter Taylor Knight live in our studio here to explain what could happen in court today.
Well, Jonatan Nanita still has not entered a plea yet. He's due back in court today after an appearance scheduled for last week had to be postponed because his attorney had scheduling conflicts. Nanita faces a murder charge in the death of Jacqueline Torres Garcia. A judge has ruled there is enough evidence for prosecutors to move forward with this case. Nanita tried to argue that his former girlfriend and Jacqueline's mother, Carla Garcia, was solely responsible for the little girl's death. Prosecutors say he helped Carla cover up her alleged abuse and death. Late last week, a judge rejected Nanita's claims that the girl's mother, Carla, is solely responsible for Jacqueline's death and allowed this case to move forward. Carla Garcia has also been charged with murder. In this case, Carla's sister, Jacqueline Garcia, was charged with child cruelty as well. Your reporter live in studio, Taylor Knight, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.